Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Seaman235, and I have a friend with me.
YOLO.
It's Zach again. And we decided that we are going to do another list for IGN. I don't want to do every IGN list. Well, I do want to do every IGN list, but I don't want to do like all of them like all the time. Eventually I am going to do other lists, like Watch Mojo I eventually want to do, because they have some pretty bad lists.
Well, that's because they're voted on. They're not actually their own
still,
opinion.
I'm gonna harp on them anyway.
No, you shouldn't really.
I'm still gonna harp on them anyway.
That's not their biggest problem. They read the script. It's obviously they're reading the script.
If that was the case, then PewDiePie wouldn't have made the top one YouTubers, because he was not voted. He was not voted on. He was actually people actually said not to vote for him, but because I guess PewDiePie got involved, or someone got involved.
Maybe PewDiePie.
Or YouTube got involved.
Maybe PewDiePie told all his bros to.
Whatever. Anyway, this is the top 25 Wii U games. Just gonna point this out right now. This list is probably shit, but it's been updated, so it's probably gonna be updated to be even more shit. Who knows?
Our opinions on it will probably be shit because we haven't played the majority of them, especially me.
Especially 120. I mean, not 125. 25. Wonderful 101.
I've heard good things about the game.
I've heard mixed things about it. Some say it's really good. Some say it's really bad.
Like, where have you heard the negatives from? Who?
I just heard negatives from people who really like Beautiful Joe, and apparently this was made by a few of the same people.
How do you know? Character design?
Character design, you know, overall art design in general, and yeah, pretty much. Number 24 is Zombie U.
I heard it wasn't a bad game.
I heard it was okay.
It was solid, I heard.
Nothing really more to say on it. Number 23, Disney Infinity.
Merchandising.
Merchandising, merchandising, where the real money of the movie is made.
I don't know.
I've never played it. I never cared for it.
It's Disney's version.
It's Disney Skylanders.
Yeah.
So, number 22, Child of Light, which I heard was, I've heard good things about it. It's an indie game. I've never.
You should have done research on these games before reading the list, Cody.
Oh, well, maybe I like being surprised.
Or maybe you just like.
Number 21, hell yeah, Sonic and Taito All-Stars Racing Transform. And I actually think this is a pretty decent spot for it. I think it's actually a pretty decent spot for it. It's definitely one of the best racing games on here. It's definitely one of the best racing games on the Wii U. So, along with Mario Kart 8. Which I'm sure we'll see on the list later on. Since we know what number 1 is, but we're not going to spoil it. Even though we probably just did, but whatever.
Okay.
Oh, whatever. You're going to probably do like a thesis paper on why you hate number 1.
Because it's Mario Kart. Guacamelee, that's...
Guacamelee, I heard that was pretty good, though. I hear it's getting a re-release on the PS4, I think. Which is going to be better, and god damn it.
The Wicker, you have to buy the game.
No, I don't want to buy the game. I can't even get rid of the ad.
IGN.
Fuck you, IGN. Fuck you and your fucking ads.
We're going to give this game a good score.
Anyway,
we're going to boost the score by 1 point.
Number 19, SteamWorld Dig.
I don't know.
Played it.
I've heard good things from some people, but I've also heard some negative. Some mixed things.
Number 18 is Hyrule Warriors.
It's a Dynasty's Warrior game with,
a Dynasty's Warrior game.
A Dynasty Warrior game with a Zelda skin. I would probably prefer to play that over the other, Dynasty Warriors games if I ever were to play them, because...
I hear
the Zelda is good. Yeah, but the Zelda skin, it's more modern also.
Feel
and all
the
that
power of my... magic! Cart? Did you say cart? Oh, I thought you said cart. I was like, that's not how you say Magikarp.
Ooh,
number 17, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, aka Donkey Kong Country Returns repackaged on the Wii U.
No, I've heard that did some great things that that a lot of
kids okay.
Like. Yeah, but I heard it added water levels, and it didn't have that. I don't think it had that mine.
There were water levels in the original.
I know, but it didn't have them in Returns. Didn't have a single water stage, and also
Cranky Con is broken?
No, that's I don't
Isn't,
know.
I heard.
All
that
I know is that
Cranky
Diddy
Kong is
Kong's
broken.
useless.
I've heard that Cranky Kong is.
I heard that
the
Diddy
most
Kong's
useful.
useless unless you're speedrun, I guess.
I think I've heard that Cranky Kong is like broken in that game. So
Well, like also I've heard. Wait, just for the
wait.
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, I heard that there's. I'm pretty sure there are no rocket barrels things, which a lot of fans are probably thankful for.
Number 16, New Luigi U.
It's the
Does
DLC.
this even qualify as a game?
Well, technically, it was sold separately after it was DLC.
I still don't think this should qualify.
Yeah.
It's DLC. You know, if
It
you
should just
want
have
to
these-
put it alongside
Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers U, that's perfectly fine.
For honorable
But this is
mentions.
DLC. Granted, I heard it was really good DLC, but still, it's
Mhm.
DLC. So, let's see.
Video.
Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, number 15. I heard this was the worst version of the game. Apparently, I've heard that.
Oh well, it's good enough to be high on the Wii U list.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
It's good enough to be high on the Wii U list because
isn't this the reason why Ubisoft never put an Assassin's Creed game on the Wii U, because it didn't sell well, and I heard it was the weakest version. Does everyone play the other versions?
understand.
So why would you put this on here?
They should just put like Rayman on there instead. Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure we'll
they
see
did.
Rayman.
Yeah, remember Rayman? How they it was supposed to be an exclusive.
And another
they broke that
another
deal.
game that's the worst version is Arkham City.
Nice
Armor
games
Edition.
that other games that were from a game from last generation.
Yeah, and at the same time,
It's a great
Arkham
game,
City,
but
Arkham City Armored Edition, I heard, was the worst version.
yeah.
I heard it had a few big problems. And
Was it frame rate?
I
And
might have been that, and it was
and,
gimmicky. It was gimmicky with the gamepad.
What about the
Is it really?
was there anything with the like on the what's it called again? The
I mean, if you want to put it on the list, go right ahead, but put it low on the list. Because
I don't know if it belongs on the list because
it's the worst version of the game.
Yeah, and it's also
Why would you get Arkham City on the
it's not
Wii U?
even the rich. It's not even like it didn't even come out at the same time the other ones did.
Yeah, why would you put this on here on the Wii U list? Why don't you put? I don't.
I mean, Arkham City is a great game and all, but
It's the worst the Wii U version has the worst version though.
yeah, the Armored Edition is.
Armored
just,
Edition is not good, and they don't even bother to say Armored Edition on here. Yeah, they don't even mention Armored Edition. Yeah, real nice guys. Number 13, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I hear this is big in Japan. That's all I know about it. Well, moving on. Number 12, Lego City Undercover, which I heard this was actually really good.
How good?
It was the best Lego game.
Really?
No, like literally, it was like a legitimately really good Lego game.
Like
Better than the other Lego games, like Lego Star Wars and Lego Indiana Jones and stuff like that. It was the best Lego game thus far.
They put effort into it.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't just a retread of everything else after the first Lego games they've made.
Yeah. I mean, it had stuff similar to the other games, but it did try something different, so that's cool. Number 11 is Rayman Legends.
I've heard pretty good things about the game, but the bonus content, like the little stages where they have the 8-bit parts, I don't think are that great of extra levels because you're just playing the extra levels again with just gimmicks to like how the screen moves about and all that. I don't really think it's.
Yeah, pretty much. Number 10, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Should this really be this high? I mean, I understand it could be on the list. That's perfectly fine, but should this really be this high? It's pretty much just the special levels.
I've never played any of the special
It's pretty
levels.
much it's pretty much these bonus levels from Mario 3D World. It's just that. So should this really be on the list? I mean, I haven't played the game, so maybe Captain Toad fans can tell me otherwise, but I don't know.
Suck it.
How dare you, nerd! Oh, speaking of Mario, new Super Mario Brothers U.
It's better than the Wii one, I heard.
Yeah.
But it's also less original.
What?
Yes, because
it's more. I'd say it's more original.
Yeah, except for the Wii one was the one that brought in the 4-player stuff, and it wasn't getting as stale at that point.
Yeah, but with Smash, not Smash.
It wasn't as stale
Mario,
at that
with
point.
Mario, with new Mario U, it actually did try and add
Yeah, I
a
know,
twist
but
on the levels.
it's a better game
So-
than the Wii one, but I mean, like, it just,
and it did
like the
introduce a
Wii
few
one.
other things.
In the Wii one,
the
it
raccoon
wasn't.
suit is
in
much
the Wii,
better than anything that was in Wii. So
What?
Yeah,
The raccoon suit.
not raccoon suit. There was a.
It
what
was,
was that?
no, it was the acorn.
The acorn suit. That's what.
But
it
there's
was.
you can also get
Yeah,
the
the acorn suit
you can
is
get the
much better
propeller
than
one and the penguin suit like post game. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
post game, but the acorn suit is much better. The squirrel suit is much better.
You just like more broken power ups.
It's not broken.
No,
number 8,
no,
SNES
no.
Remix 1 and
I haven't heard
2.
these gotten mixed reviews. These no.
It's IGN. They love SNES.
No. Get the
they love
NES games themselves
Remix.
instead of just getting little samples of each game. And besides, they cost $15 a pop. Not worth it.
Yeah, I haven't heard good things about this. Number 7, Bayonetta 2. I've never played Bayonetta, but it looks really fun, and I
Devil May
heard it was
Cry.
really good.
It's Devil May Cry. It's kind of like
I heard it's better than most of the Devil May Cry games, with maybe an exception of the first one. I just heard Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2 are better, but that's just from what I've been hearing. From what I hear, Bayonetta 2, while similar to the first one, is really good. So, hey,
more the same.
Number 6, Zach's favorite game, Shovel Knight.
No, not my favorite game ever, really. I'd say it's a bit overrated, really. Especially by the niche guys who say it's like best
this
old
video's
school,
gonna get disliked.
best old school style game ever. Even though there's other old school style games that
You personally like better?
yeah. But it's a good game. Like it helps introduce like newer gamers to like some old school game, and like it's forgiving and all, and it teaches you how to play. It has great level design. I think it's a pretty good game. I've 100%ed it, so that must mean something.
You heard it here, folks. He said it was overrated. Now we're gonna get tons of dislikes. Thanks, Zach.
Well, it is.
All right, now for the top 5. Number 5 is Pikmin 3, which
Never
I heard was
played it, but I heard
it was
great.
the best in the series, but I've never played. I don't play Pikmin. Number 4, Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker HD.
No.
This should not be on the list.
Or at
GameCube
least,
game.
or at least this high.
Let
alone this
is
high.
a GameCube game. Don't get me wrong. Wind Waker I heard was fantastic. I heard Wind Waker HD was fantastic, but it's not
Originality.
It's not a Wii U game. It's a GameCube game.
Hey Cody, I wonder what the top 3 games are gonna be. I wonder what the other ones are gonna be. This sounds
the 3 that everyone that they
they're
had
obvious.
Yeah. Number 3 is Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. I'm surprised this wasn't number 1, honestly.
Or at least number 2.
But hey, you know, if they had to put it at number 3, hey, you know, it's a good spot for it. I think this is a fantastic Smash game. My only gripe with Smash Wii U is that the single-player modes, while plentiful, not all of them are very good. Like, the ones I really like are
Smash Tour is not very good.
Yeah, Smash Tour is not good. I don't like Classic mode and All-Star mode.
I was
All-Star mode is terrible.
I was really hoping that...
And the ones I like, the only ones I like are the stadium modes, which are okay at best. Event mode, which is fun, but not as good as other event modes in the series. And the best single-player mode is Master Orders and Crazy Orders.
Yeah, well, I was really hoping that Smash Tour would be
Better.
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting much of it. I was expecting it.
They didn't advertise it very much.
Yeah, it didn't
really
look like. I didn't think it was gonna be all that good. I was really hoping it would have been like decent, but it wasn't.
It's weird. Like, they didn't even advertise it that much, which really shows you how much faith they had in it.
Well, I do.
They had more faith than Smash Run. Sakurai just had a hard.
If you want to play Mario Party, you play Mario Party. Except the recent, except for the recent ones, you just go and get the Mario Party 2 or 3 or whatever. Don't get the.
I'm surprised Mario Party 10 isn't on the list.
It probably didn't get updated quick enough, and also
no, Mario Party 10 I heard wasn't very good.
I know
it was
that.
Just really
I know
one-sided.
that. Hardly any Mario Party games are really good.
Smash Wii U, to me,
they're just
the controls...
fun. They're just just a little fun, hectic time. They're like
Let's
Mario Party
talk
games aren't
about
usually
Smash,
really
please. Smash Brothers, though, I think the controls are super tight. I think the character roster is amazing. I just...
tight like mine.
What?
Nothing.
Hmm?
Nothing.
What is it? What'd you say?
My butt cheeks
Oh.
are tight.
Okay.
Punched.
Okay. Then sit down. But yeah.
How about that roster?
The roster is really good. I think it's really well balanced. Yeah, I know Diddy Kong was broken, but now he's nerfed.
Thank goodness they
Yeah.
got rid of Ash from Brawl.
That wasn't Ash. That was Red.
Shut up,
Get it
Cody.
right. It was Red.
It should have been.
No, just Ash.
It would have sold more.
Ash
It
doesn't have an Ivysaur, so it wouldn't make sense. He has a Bulbasaur, not an Ivysaur though, because he doesn't bother to evolve this Pokemon.
Oh, you want him to run in the battlefield then
Yeah.
and get electrocuted?
Yes.
Die.
Yes. I hate Ash. Okay. Anyway, number 2 is Super Mario 3D World. I heard this was a great game, so I don't really.
Better than 3D Land. 3D Land's
Well,
not...
that's obvious.
Yeah, 3D Land's not bad, but it's not really a...
It,
one of the
it's
highlights
not
in the
that
series.
really. It's forgettable, from what I hear. It's good, but it's
pretty
forgettable.
easy and short also.
Yeah. And yet, for some reason, it got best handheld compared to Pokemon Black and White, which I felt should have won because Black and White are better. And number 1 is Mario Kart 8. I'll let you have your little rant first, Zach.
This game's the worst game ever.
What?
Worst. Mario Kart Wii's the best game in the series. Okay, no. I wish I could say that, but I can't.
Yeah, you wish you could say
Okay,
that.
it's a good game. It's a good game.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8, it's my favorite Mario Kart. I do agree that Mario Kart 8 is flawed, but it is a much better title than Wii, and I also think it's, there are a lot of things that were introduced in here. In terms of the track design, to me, it's some of the best tracks in the series, and I also think the control is the best in the series, even with, except for maybe 200cc.
You suck.
But 200cc is still fun. It's just that,
Especially when I'm
Holy crap.
winning.
yeah, especially on Rainbow Road.
Because it's-
SNES Rainbow Road. But with that said, Mario Kart 8 is great. It has the online mode's great. I love some of the modes they added. The DLC is great. The controls are great. The tracks are amazing. Most of them, like 95% of the tracks are amazing. With that 5% being like maybe.
And don't
4
forget about the
tracks.
character roster.
The character roster's okay. It has a few favorites like the Koopalings, but it doesn't have.
A few? There's a lot of the Koopalings. There's 7
There's
of
all
them.
I know, but it has the Koopalings, and those are like fan favorites. So
They were.
yeah, they were, but they still are to an extent. But despite its flaw, Mario Kart 8, a few flaws I found with it is the item balance could be better, specifically with the coin item. I feel the coin item just really ruins the balance. I feel they just dropped it. That would help. It wouldn't fix every problem I have with it, but it would help. But still, the item balance could be a lot better. And the battle mode sucks ass. But other than that, Mario Kart 8 is still a really fun time. But to be fair though, Mario Kart has never really had a good battle mode that isn't 64.
Well, Cody, are there any games that you feel were that could have been on the list that you think
I think this was a good enough list. I feel some things could have been placed better.
You want Sonic Lost World to replace the game on the air?
I want it to be number 1.
Sure, Cody. Just believe. Just believe.
So what do you have any gripes with this list?
Mhm.
I actually think this list was okay. Actually, it actually turned out to be better than I expected. Huh. I mean, it's a few problems here and there, but
Yeah, and also you haven't played a lot of the games that are on there, so you don't know how.
yeah, I haven't played every game on the Wii U yet. But what do you think of the list?
I guess all right. I don't own a Wii U, so I don't really.
I know you don't like that Mario Kart 8 is number 1 though.
Yeah, it should have been Smash or 3D World. I heard was pretty good, but I
I don't
haven't
know.
played much of it.
It doesn't
I
matter.
Played some of the
So yeah, this
dinosaurs.
list was actually relatively decent. Holy crap, IGN, you actually did a relatively decent list for once.
But
which
there's
is-
not a lot of games on the Wii U right now.
Well, yeah, there's not a lot of games on the Wii U
so
right
there's
now.
not a lot
but,
of ways they could screw it up right now.
But still, you know,
Don't
the fact
worry,
that it's an okay list is
Don't worry, they'll
great.
mess it up
It's an
some.
improvement for IGN.
They'll mess up somewhere later.
I'm sure they will. I mean, the biggest screw up I felt was that Wind Waker HD, not a game. It's a GameCube game, not a Wii U game.
What about the?
I mean, if you want to put it on there, okay, whatever, but put it low on the list because it really isn't a Wii U game, or at least an honorable mention, or something like that. But put it that high on the list, just no.
Just put Sonic Lost World in there instead.
No. I like Sonic Lost World, but no. I was joking when I said it should be number 1. Anyway, we gotta wrap this up. So, yeah.
Got a juice.
Got a juice!
Sonic the